Oh my God. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Show. We are almost over our cold that we've been suffering from for literally over a week now. No, it, exactly a week. It's been exactly a week since I've suffered from this cold, and I think I'm okay. I think I'm gonna survive. I think we will be fine. We are here. We are live. We are in color. And I'm just happy to be here and feeling a little bit better because it has definitely been a little bit of a struggle. So welcome, 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 welcome. Let's make sure that the audio is doing what needs to be done. Um, Yeah, let's just make sure that everything's doing well. Oh my God, Kenji's here, Dollar Bob is here. Happy to have you both here. Yeah, we have audio, so we love that. Hey, Dollar Bob, where you been? You haven't been in my DMs. I know you've got you always have a lot of shit going on, Bob. What is going on? My voice sounds less hoarse. Yes, because I'm feeling a lot better. Finally. Finally, I'm feeling a lot better, guys. You have no idea. It has been a tumultuous week. Actually, no, it has not been tumultuous. It's just been terrible. There has been no ups and downs. There's only been downs this week. So I'm really happy that I'm feeling better. Hey Matt, what's going on, Matt? Welcome to the chat. I got news. My bisexual midlife crisis ass self met a 26-year-old female, and yeah, I think you told me that before. Are you happy with her? Hopefully, you're happy with her. I support neither, Matt. You already asked me this question last night. Welcome back. I'm gonna get her to come in live. Cool. She's crazy. Well, she's dating you, so that's not far off. Not very far off. What? Okay, so guys, I have been sick all week. I have not really paid attention to the news. What is in the news that I need to like catch up on? What like tell me something that I need to know about and do further research on. Like what is going on? I don't know the song Country Roads, Matt. Have no idea what that song is. It's Red Fox. Hey Red Fox. Welcome back. Do your parents know that you're furry? Um yes. No Kings protests. Oh yeah, I know about that. That's been all over my social media. I have friends that have been participated in the No Kings protest, so you know, I don't know why the No Kings protest is even a thing. Just having a No Kings protest is proof that you don't have a king in your country. Can you wish me a happy birthday? I will for a super chat. Yeah, give me a super chat. I'll wish you happy birthday. Hi, Emma Grace. How are you? I'm Bob's, whatever you want to call me. Well, hopefully it's woman, girlfriend, fiance, love of his life, something of the above, Emma. Would you go to a No Kings protest? No, I don't go to any protests. I don't believe in protesting anything. Not with my body, not physically. It's 2025. There's no need to protest anything with your body these days. No, I would never do any type of protest. Um, Hey, mixed martial artist, how are you? Southern Pennsylvania is trying to propose a data center, which was immediately responded to with backlash, rightfully so. Oh my God, it's so funny you say that because we had a data center in the middle of Ohio that was going to come, but has now been canceled. So I don't know what that's all about. Um, but yeah. What you drinking? I'm drinking Hojicha, which is a roasted green tea. Let me make sure that I have all chat enabled. Um, I'm drinking Hojicha right now. It's a roasted green tea, and I have it sweetened with an orange cardamom spice. Made it from scratch. I love it so much. Hey, Magic Johnson, you're good, Emma Grace. That's great, Emma. I'm so happy to have you. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Pumpkin. When you toss salad, do you like jelly or syrup? Neither. Olive oil. My food's taking forever. What are you having, Catherine? Don't forget to tuck your clocks back. I mean, set your clocks back this weekend, everyone. Hey, DJ. Hey, Savage. We're gonna pin that Discord. Join the Discord, guys. We have a lot of fun in Discord. And now that I'm feeling better, I'm gonna be so much more active on Discord. Like, if you want to stay in contact with me, that is like literally the single best place to stay in contact with me because I'm on Discord all the time. That's all I've been doing. I'm doing so much better, Magic Johnson. Like, you have no idea. I'm doing a lot better. Hey, Paulina Pater, what's going on? How are you, Paulina? And Christians meeting Christians, christianmingle.com. The only thing that gets you timed out on this channel is spamming, guys. Yeah, don't spam. You won't get timed out. So, what other news do we have? What other news did I miss? I want to know what news did I miss because I have not had my ear to the ground this past week. I've been in my own world. I've been in bed most of the week, to be honest. I like your glasses. Thank you so much. They're from Warby Parker. I love Warby Parker. Shout out to Warby Parker. Not sponsored yet, but these are from Warby Parker. They are in the style hues. They're extra wide, so they're in hues W, and they're in the color fig tortoise. Love them so much. I'm good, getting over a sickness. How are you, Cho? I'm doing a lot better than I was the last 7 days, so I can't complain. I call her Pickle as a pet name and it bothers the fuck out of her. Well, why would you call her something that bothers the fuck out of her, Dollar Bob? That's not very nice. Trump is ending food stamps. How is he ending food stamps? You mean the government shutdown is ending food stamps? I did hear a little bit about food stamps ending because of the government shutdown. There's Duke. He's right there. He's always nearby. He's always nearby. Yeah, the food stamp thing is really crazy. It's really crazy. I don't know what the girls are going to do. I don't know what the girls are going to do. I hate to say this. I hate to say this. But listen, some of us Americans can stand to skip a few meals because judging by those obesity rates, not nan bitch has missed a single meal ever. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens to the whole food stamp situation. Um, because I know we talk about food insecurity, we talk about, food deserts and all this stuff, but I can't tell that people are missing meals. I can't see it. I can't see it. Physically, I can't see it. I'm being a little facetious here, but but also, how can there be massive amounts of um, food insecurity and people are big as a bus? Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Somebody explain that to me in the comment section. Somebody explain that to me in the comment section. I don't know. Um, well, Em and I met on YouTube and we realized we live only a couple hours away, hit it off, and we are eloping on December 18th. Well, I recommend my first piece of marriage advice to you, Dollar Bob, is to stop calling her pickle. What lessons did you write that you can apply for your next marathon half? Oh my God, DJ. Oh my God. What a great question. What a great question. Okay. So, for those that don't know, I just completed my first half marathon, and everything that could have went wrong. However, here are a couple pieces of advice I would give to the future Cho for his next half marathon. I would train a little bit less. I would start training a little bit later. I think 3 months was a bit too long for me and my skill level. Remember, guys, I typically run 6 miles at a time at a 10-minute per mile pace twice a week, regardless. That's what I typically do. And so that's like my baseline. And so I think I knew this. I know DJ, we've had personal conversations about this specifically. I was doing way too much. I don't think I needed to train for 3 months and to put such restrictions on myself. So that's the first thing I'll do is my training will only be maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months at the most. But it's not going to be a full 3 month training period. The other piece of advice I would give my future self for my next marathon is to download my fucking music playlist because there's no fucking cell service anywhere in Columbus during the day of the marathon because there's fucking thousands upon thousands of people here from all over the world to run in this Boston Marathon qualifying race. So download your music playlist before you get there because you cannot stream anything. There's no streaming, there's no internet, whatever. Um, the The third piece of advice I would give myself is to just make sure that I'm getting plenty of rest, and that I'm getting plenty of nutrition. The nutrition part, I think I did extremely well. I was eating lots of carbs, lots of pastas, and I think I did really well in that regard because actually the physical part of my training was easy. Completing the race, I'm not going to say it was easy, but the physical part of like I could have kept running. I could have kept running. And I think that's a testament to the fact that I was eating really well those prior 2 weeks beforehand. And I was in a really good routine. And so I think I did that extremely well with the nutrition part of it and the sleep part of it. So I would say to do that again. So let's wrap it all up. Number one piece of advice: don't train as hard because at my skill level, I don't need to train as hard. Hair flip moment. I don't have to fucking train that hard because I'm already a fucking good runner. So don't train that hard for that long. And then also download your music playlist beforehand. Oh, plan for a rainy day. Even though it has never rained since 2002, always plan for all weather circumstances because part of what made my first experience such a struggle was not being prepared for the unexpected, right? So, and the unlikely. So, I think being prepared for all weather situations, rain, cold, hot, I think I need to make sure that I'm on point with that. Because that was really the biggest thing that kind of rattled me and it really just kind of like fucked me up mentally. Um, but yeah, good question. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, DJ. Those were the lessons I would take and tell future Cho for next year. Because by the way, I will be signing up again. I'll be signing up again for the next half marathon. And this time, the first time I did it was to prove to myself that I could do it. The next time I do it is going to be proving that I can do it fucking well. And listen, I'm a Capricorn. I'm a goat. I like to climb mountains. I like to climb goals. I like to chase goals. And I like to accomplish them too. So I will be doing it very well next year. Um, my new job has been going great. I was very nervous on my very first day, but it went amazing. Congratulations, Paulina Pater. Everybody put a heart in the chat to wish Paulina a congrats on her new job. We like to celebrate each other in this community, especially when good things happen. So can you please put a heart in the chat for Paulina? Congrats on your new job. Congrats on your first day going well. And we hope and pray and encourage that it continues to be that way. They're gonna do what they did in the last recession. So that stink. I left because he called me a pickle. I want food stamps just cause. What mic is that? This is the Rode Wireless Pro. Highly recommended. Do you believe in Jesus Christ? I do. I'm Baptist. Hi, David Pretila Davila. I am feeling a lot better. Thank the Lord above. Thank all the gods. Thank the Hindu gods. Thank the Buddhist gods. Thank the satanic gods. I don't thank all the gods, honey. I'm feeling a lot better. Maybe you can tell by my demeanor and by my energy levels. I'm still expelling a bit. I'm still expelling things, but overall, I'm doing really well. Um, we have had conversations. I remember reminding you to just enjoy it. Yeah, yeah, it was very enjoyable. Spotify is amazing, by the way. Oh, I hate Spotify. Oh my god. I'm well. No, I don't. Okay, I lie. I don't hate Spotify because Spotify has a great radio. Listen, listen. Spotify radio is good. Spotify radio is very good, but I prefer YouTube music. I'm a YouTube music type of guy. Love him so much. Hi, Luke. What's going on, Luke? I do sound and look much better tonight. Thank you so much. Would you ever do Iron Man? I don't know what Iron Man is. What is Iron Man? He do Robert Downey Raw. I don't know who Robert Downey is. Hey, MOP. I feel so loved. Thanks you for the hearts and congrats. Well, of course, yeah. We want to support you. How was your new employees working out? What new employee? I don't have any employees. What employees are you talking about, Dollar Bob? Who? Important question here. Who's going to be the first super chat tonight? That's the better question. That's the better question. Who's going to be this first super chat? Um, what did I miss? I just got here. I felt like I missed a lot. You didn't miss a lot tonight because we're just getting warmed up. I have been out of commission, as you know, for a whole week. I have not had my ears to the ground. I do not know what the tea is. I know that the food stamps are getting cut off tomorrow or November 1st or some shit like that. I don't know. Apparently, the government is still shut down. Apparently, the government is still shut down. Me, my opinion, my honest opinion, keep that shit shut down. That's what I think. Keep that shit shut down. Okay? Keep it shut down. I prefer it shut down. It's less damage can be done if they don't have jobs. Put these motherfuckers out of a job. Okay? My opinion, my honest opinion, keep the government shut down. But I'm asking David Portila Davila, I'm asking people what have I missed? What have I missed in the news the past week? What is going on in the world? Are there any celebrities fucking another celebrity that I need to know about? I don't know. Tell me what's going on. I know that there's some Twitch streamer drama going on in LA, in Texas. Some girl named Emiru is talking about her ex-boyfriend sexually assaulting her and stalking her and all this shit's going on. I heard that on Twitter. So I don't know. What did I miss? What did you miss, David? What did I miss this past week? That's what I want to know. I have noticed a shift in your non-live content. Oh yeah, yeah, Dollar Bob. I've been really trying to put effort into more shorts and being consistent with my short content. I did actually hire an editor to do shorts. So, starting in November, you will see more of his work consistently throughout the entire month of November. I'm super excited. I don't know if you guys didn't really give me feedback on which short you liked the most last week, but whatever. I picked who the fuck I want to pick, and it was great. And so far, we have a great working relationship, and I'm looking forward to see what he can produce for me during the month of November. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's part of my strategy to just use all the tools that are available to me here on the YouTube platform. I am an excellent live streamer. That is where I excel. That is where my natural inclinations are. Those are my natural strengths are. But I cannot ignore the power of shorts and the virality that comes with creating shorts. Um, and then also I can't ignore the financial incentive that comes along with creating long form videos because that really is quite literally the king of long term um, consistent income and cash flow on YouTube. So right now he's gonna just be doing shorts, and perhaps if I can make enough money, I can do more videos as well. but we'll see. We'll get there. But yeah, engage, comment, Bob. It helps if you comment. I always say that more than giving super chats, the best thing you can do is to engage with the content, like the content, comment on the content, share the content. That is going to really help me more than you can imagine. So if you see some content of mine on your feed, take a few moments to like comment, like it, engage. That helps a lot. DJ, you know it would be me, but being unemployed sucks, and I need to save. Oh my God, call me daddy. Oh, easy for that. Yes, daddy. Zaddy. Yes, Zaddy. Thank you, daddy, for your benevolence. Your benevolence knows no bounds. Quite literally, knows no bounds. Thank you so much, Dollar Bob. I appreciate you so much. Um, Ironman is a triathlon, running, swimming, bike. I'm not a good swimmer, so I'm already out. Stereotypical black person. I can't swim well. Well, okay, kind of a lie. I can swim well on top of the water. Like I can swim on top of the water, but I can't swim under the water. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's a little crazy, right? It's true though. I'm not comfortable swimming under the like diving and swimming under the water, but I can swim on top of the water all day long. Um but I can bike. I'm a biker too. I can bike. I can bike. I have to ask, what do we think about the TV show called The Summer I Turned Pretty? I have no idea what that is, Paulina. We need a special title for first super chat of the night, like Supreme Ruler or His Royal Highness or Daddy. Well, Daddy. We called him Daddy. News: aliens are coming. I keep hearing that. And do I keep hearing that from you, DJ, that aliens are coming? Or is that like a real thing? And do people even care? Oh, hell no. I'm the daddy. Zaddy David speaking. Oh my God, period. Yes. But listen, to be quite frank, David Portillo Davila, who said you can't have more than one daddy? Think about it. Think about it. I can have more than one daddy. It's 2025. No? Have a good night, Emma. Thank you for being here, Emma Grace. Um, but do people care about aliens coming? Put a heart emoji in the chat if you do care about aliens coming. And if you don't care, don't post anything. Do you care about aliens coming? Put a heart in the chat if you do care. I don't think the girls care. I don't think the girls care. I mean, at this point, it's like maybe the aliens can do better with Earth than what we can do with Earth, as far as I'm concerned. Emma is my queen, my love, my wifey. I love that, Dollar Bob. I'm so happy for you. But my real daddy says you can have more than one, but I claim to be the main. Listen, I can have a main daddy and a side daddy. Dollar Bob will be the side daddy since he's been very busy with Emma Grace. He's been very busy with Emma Grace. So he can't be the main daddy anymore. The main daddy is, of course, David Portillo Davila. Easy. Um, Selena Gomez got married. Oh, really? Good for her. So, how many streams have I missed living life with Lay? You've missed a lot. Cho, what camera are you using to film your content? My cell phone, iPhone 15. David is the super chat daddy. It is what it is. Emma is my heart. I love that, Dollar Bob. We love that. We love Emma being your heart. She is your heart and she is your soulmate. And that's so crazy that you guys met on YouTube. And what comment and what video? What video was it that you met on YouTube? That has to be part of your lore. That has to be some interesting lore. What comment section did you guys meet under? And what does that say about the both of you? What live stream were you both in at the same time? I want to know the lore. Are you signed up so your videos can get hyped? Ooh, I don't know. Can I get a moderator to put a note in my live stream notes? I know it's getting really big. To check if I'm signed up to get hyped. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Sorry, Duke. Duke is looking at me like I'm crazy. Stop. Okay. Um, Stupid question, Cho. Without getting into how much, but do you pay the editors like a percentage each month? So no, I'd rather talk about this behind the scenes, like in a like a monetized payroll, because it's a little bit kind of private information. I don't mind talking about it, but I just don't want it to be out there publicly. I prefer for it to be behind a paywall where people are less likely to use that as damaging information. But I can tell you that people pay editors in lots of different ways. Sometimes they pay by the hour, sometimes they pay per the project, and sometimes they pay um, based on how much income it makes, the video makes. Sometimes you can you can you can barter a deal where you encompass a little bit of all three of those different pay models. Um, Sometimes you can pay by packages. Um, but so yeah, so that's so it's really open to interpretation and whatever you and your editor decides to negotiate between you two. I did negotiate with my editor because listen, bitch, I had no money. So I definitely negotiated with my editor, and I think it's a very fair price. And I'm really happy where I am right now with him, and I'm really excited to see what November comes, and what comes with our relationship moving forward. I'm really excited, really super excited. Hey Cho, my birthday soon. I think my man's gonna buy me a promise ring. He keeps hinting at it. Oh, congratulations, Izzy. How old are you gonna be? I can't swim at all. My sister and dad have been teaching me, and I just can't swim. You can do it. Get some formal training. What credit card bike do you have? What's a credit card bike? Long time no see, Warhammer. What's been going on with you? What's a CC bike? Okay, see ya, Emma Grace. Could you look up Conrad Fisher and let me know what you think of how he looks? Conrad Fisher. Conrad Fisher. I don't know who the fuck Conrad Fisher is. He's a boy. What do you mean? He's a boy. I don't. He looks super young. Listen, I like my man older and with a fully funded emergency fund and a Roth IRA and a maxed out 401 contributions and at least two mortgages. And no person under the age of 24, 25 has that. That's how I like my man. So, so this Conrad Fisher, I can look at him and tell he has nothing to offer me whatsoever. Not a thing. Not a thing. Not interested. Um, Conrad Fisher. Girl, as if. Um, how can I take dick better? Respectfully. These questions tonight. These questions tonight. First about this Conrad Fisher, and now, how can I take dick better? Well, like the guy better, trust the guy better, lube up, trust him better. It's really that simple. I think it's that simple. For me, at least. You've got to be comfortable. You've got to trust him. If you don't trust him, you will tense up, and that will be the end of it all. Won't be very pleasurable. Go slow. There's no rush. You got somewhere to be. You know what I mean? Take your time, autist. Are you having issues with your new boyfriend? Is that what this is about? Because I'm really the guy that you met from the gym. Right, you met the guy from the gym. You asked him out, and now you're dating, right? Take it slow. Don't let it cause you anxiety, though, because the anxiety will make things worse. Take it slow. Trust him. Know that he's not intending to hurt you. You have to open up. Pun intended. You have to open up and stay open. Um, you know, aliens ain't visiting us. Well, because Earth is ghetto. I don't blame them. Earth is ghetto. I don't think anyone cares about the aliens coming because Earth is ghetto as fuck. This world messed up. Aliens don't want to visit us. I know. I can't even figure this place out, much less aliens. Don't even dollar Bob. You fucked up big time. Uh, now what's going on now? Uh, how he fuck up? I hope they visit. Good evening, Cho. Good. Hey, Bobby Lee, what's going on? Um, hey, Punch Times. Have you watched Death Note? I love Death Note. I love Death Note. Jonah. Death Note is so good. I don't think it's overrated at all. I don't think it's overhyped. The hype is worth it. The hype is real and the hype is worth it. Now, I do have some reservations and some regrets about how they handled the Misa character. I believe they left a lot on the table with her character. And I'm gonna just say that I don't want to spoil because it's one of those shows that you don't want to get spoiled on. So I'm not gonna get into all the nitty gritty. But I feel like they could have handled her character better. They could have made her a bit more complex than they ended up doing because she really had the potential to be a really more threatening character or a more impactful character in the series as a potential adversary to the main protagonist in the show. So I don't know, but I think masterfully done. Masterfully done. I think even the second season I think even the second season was pretty darn good, in my opinion, my honest opinion, and my opinion's usually right. Even with the second season, with the new agent that came out and all this stuff, I'm not Mello. I'm a fan of Mello. I'm a fan of Mello and Near. I'm a fan of them. I know some of the girls get really upset about that. They have attachment issues. They have attachment issues when it comes to L. I like all the agents. I'll just say that. Yes, I watch Death Note. I love Death Note. Um, thoughts on bug chasers? What's a bug chaser? Like a Pokemon? Like a Pokemon bug chaser? You know how in Pokemon you have different trainer archetypes, and bug catcher is one of the first archetypes you meet in the Pokemon game series. Period. Because it's one of the lower level trainers that you meet, and they usually have like a net. They have like a net, and like they're catching like Weedles and Caterpies and Pokemon, like worm and bug type insects. I don't know. I think they're cute. I think bug chasers are cute. Not the strongest Pokemon trainers out there, but the outfits are cute because sometimes they have like a safari type outfit on. You know what I mean? because they're out in the safari, they're out in the grass, they're out in the wild, they're catching insect Pokemon. They gotta blend in. So it's camouflage. Like I can see the bug chaser Pokemon trainer community having good style. So I like them. Those are my thoughts, Ben. Welcome, Ben. How are you? We're getting eloped on December 18th, 2025. Our relationship is crazy but amazing. Good luck. Why December 18th? What's going on with December 18th? That's specific to December 18th. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Let me pour some more tea. I can't. I can't. Stop. Bless, 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 bless. Okay. In a cabin by the lake for summer, Conrad Fisher is the obsession now. He's from the TV show The Summer I Turned Pretty. Well, I'm not into boys, Paulina Pater. He looks too young. I mean, I'm sure if he's an actor, he's probably above the age of 18. Like, but still, if he looks like a young person, I'm not into that. Even if he is an adult, I don't want someone that looks like a boy. I like men, preferably men with things that I can depend on for security. Welcome back, Matt. You're welcome, MOP. You were sounding better today. The last time I caught the stream. Oh my god, kid. Oh my god. Everyone, um, you don't do much on. Are you? Let me go check out Kit's channel. You're not doing much on YouTube these days, are you? You're mostly doing things on TikTok. I see. I've been seeing your content on TikTok. Everyone, go do me a favor. Kid the Traveler is like an honorary moderator here. She doesn't come around a lot, but she is a friend I've had online for a long fucking time. Kit, how long have we been friends? How long have we been friends? Kit and I go back all the way to the Guild Wars 2 days. We go way back to the Guild Wars 2 days. She knew me when I was toxic. Like when I was a toxic piece of shit on Twitch.tv/ that show. That's when she knew me. 2015, yeah. I'm not toxic now though. I'm a very demure, kind-hearted, generous person. Yeah. But back then, I caused a lot of drama on Twitch. I caused a lot of drama. I made some money, but I caused a lot of drama on Twitch. I had a lot of beef with people online. I don't beef people on. I don't beef with anyone anymore because I'm older, I'm more mature, and I got things going on, and I don't really care. Um, but now I'm more mature. I'm more demure. I pick and choose my battles wisely. Um, yeah. But we have fun on Twitch. We had so much fun. Anyway, I say all that to say this. If you are a Twitch user, go on Twitch and go follow my good Judy Kit the Traveler. Okay? Go on TikTok and hit her up. Please subscribe to Dollar Bob. Thanks, Cho. Thank you, Dollar Bob. We love you so much. Your benevolence knows no bounds. Um, Bug chasers think STDs are sexy, so they exclusively date and fetishize people with them. You're lying. You're lying. HIV specifically, you are lying. What do you mean? What? Okay. Okay, stop. I'm gonna read this again. Bug chasers think STDs are sexy, so they exclusively date and fetishize people with them. HIV specifically. So they have HIV? Like, are they trying to catch them? Because if they're catching them all, I mean, this really is like Pokemon. You gotta catch them all. They want to get the clap, gonorrhea, HIV. I mean, they really are playing Pokemon, I guess. So I wasn't that far off. I wasn't that far off. I wasn't that far off. They really are trying to catch them all the STDs. These bug chasers are. That's what they're trying to do. But that's so crazy. That's so crazy. And listen, I've dated a guy with HIV before. I did. The first love of my life had HIV. Um, and thank God I never caught it myself. We took, all the precautions that we could. He was on medication. And, that's another thing, too. It's a good thing and a bad thing that, technology has made it that HIV is not a death sentence the way that it used to be in the 90s. Um, early 2000s. Back in the day, HIV was a lot more devastating than it is now. Now you can have HIV and be undetected 99% of the time. Um, but unfortunately, a negative consequence from that I think is unintended is that a lot of gay people have become even more sexually liberated, which I think is just reckless because what they forget is that HIV is not the only sexually transmitted disease. And they think, oh, just because I'm on PrEP, just because I'm taking care of myself in terms of this one disease, I don't have to worry about any of the other diseases. And I don't have to use protection for X amount of reasons. I think that is so reckless. I think that is so disgusting. I think it's not great for your health. I don't think it's good for your mental health or your physical health or your spiritual health for that matter. Um, I am so thrown off by this whole concept of bug chasers. I've never heard of this before. I haven't done a lot since mom had heart surgery, mostly on Twitch and TikTok. You do need to call me. I need to call you. We've both been so busy, kid. And you don't stay up late the way you used to stay up late. You don't stay up late anymore, girl. You getting old. You getting old. You don't stay up late anymore, kid. We used to stay up late on the phone all the time on Discord. What made you be that way? Oh, I was just playing video games. I'm a much more toxic person when I'm playing video games, which you'll see. You'll see once I'm able to afford my new table, I'll stream video games. I can be pretty toxic because I'm very competitive. I'm very competitive. I'm not that competitive, but I think I'm very competitive. Um, and so I played a video game with Kid, and so I would get really competitive. I like to talk shit. Um, and people like to talk shit against me, and I don't usually start with them. I never start with them. Kid, as my witness to God, I never start shit with other people in video games. Okay? But I'm not afraid to get in the mud. In fact, I enjoy it. So, I do some back and forth with people because of that. He had a lovely salt jar for the I did for all their tears. Fucking cheaters. Don't get me started. Don't get me started, kid, on those pro the pro players. The pro players that are all fucking cheaters. Want to talk shit to me. There are guys who want to get infected with STDs and actually enjoy being infected. That is disgusting. Autist, maybe you're autistic because that sounds disgusting. That sounds so disgusting. Hey, Smart Spender. Thank you, MLP, for the jewels. I agree, Kit. I think it's better for you to like get your sleep and to have more of a quality of life by ensuring that you're getting that quality of sleep. Oh, hey, Tika. Oh, hey, girl. What's going on? You changed your name. Oh my God. Wait, are you starting a YouTube channel? Wait, stop. Okay, I'm subscribing. Period. Okay, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. Stop what you're doing right now. I need you to go follow my lovely friend, Smart Spender. Oh my God, I need this because a bitch is broke. A bitch is broke. I need this. Yeah. I'm gonna post your content in my Discord channel, by the way. Can DJ, moderator, or Kit or somebody, can you please post a reminder for me to promote Smart Spender in the Discord channel? Can someone please do that for me? Um, is the stream back up, guys? Can you hear me? Did you refresh? Um, all time people gave you grief on Valorant. I don't believe you didn't start. Okay, maybe you're right, Tika. Maybe I did start shit with some of the other gamers, and now that Froggy just joined the chat, he gonna clock me too. Because Froggy is another honorary mod who's just really a really close friend of mine that I've known for a long time, that I've played lots of video games with and spent so much time with. Another person that I need to get on the Discord phone call with because we need to catch up. Um, Law Treesh, thank you for the super chat. You say I bet homie is free balling. I'm not free balling. I'm not. I have underwear on. I do have underwear on. So Froggy, we were just saying I was just lying about how I never start shit with people on the internet in terms of video games. But I do start shit sometimes. I do. Tika was Smart Spender was trying to call me out and clock my T. And she clocked it. She knows how to tell time. She knows how to tell time. Um, I'm not free balling. You wish I was free balling. You wish I was free balling. So what else is going on? I need to know what other news is going on that I need to be caught up on. I am teaching tomorrow's class. I am. Absolutely. I'll be there tomorrow. And thank God I'm feeling better because I thought for a second I was gonna have to like cancel my class. Um, but thank God not. They made an. I'll see you tomorrow. Great. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. They made an arrest in connection with the heist at the Louvre. Really? How'd they catch him? And are they going to retrieve the jewels? I know they're not going to retrieve the jewels are gone. The jewels are gone. The jewels are gone. I mean, the arrest is not going to do anything. They're not getting that shit back. And in broad daylight, I heard they stole that shit in broad daylight. The audacity, the bravery to steal these jewels in broad daylight. That's crazy to me. That was crazy. Girl, we love tussling with the girls online. We do. We do like to tussle. We do like to tussle, Froggy. We have tussled a time or two on the internet. I'm actually learning to cook more. That's awesome, Paulina. I think that cooking is it's one of those things that I think people need to invest more time in because it's one of those essential skills that has a super high return on interest. Being able to cook for yourself and others is just one of those things that brings you closer to your family and friends. It makes you more self sufficient. It helps your budget. It helps your waste. It helps you in a lot of multitude of different ways. And so I congratulate you on learning how to cook more. That's awesome. And for those that, didn't pick up, I teach cooking classes. Um, I'm not going to tell you where I teach cooking classes, but I teach cooking classes here in Columbus. And I have a lot of fun time doing that. I love teaching people how to cook. I was a nutrition major in college. And I also work at a restaurant that emphasizes nutrition. I'll just say that. Um, but yeah, I love teaching people how to cook. I think it's an essential skill, and it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be super complex. It doesn't have to be expensive either. And in my cooking classes, I try to always emphasize that your meals can be healthy, they can be tasty, they can be cost effective, and they can be relatively easy to create. Doesn't have to be a 5 course meal, $200, budget. It can be super simple too. I was showing my mom your channel this morning. I showed her a couple of your shorts. She told me, "Oh, he funny." Yeah, I am funny. I don't mean to be funny though. I think I'm just a naturally funny person. I don't take myself very seriously, and I have a very dramatic way of expressing myself. I just, I just have a very dramatic way of expressing myself. Um, and I'm off the cuff. I just say what I think. My partner doesn't like that all the time. Like my partner watches. I mean, he doesn't watch any of my content, but if I make him watch something that I produce, he's like, "Oh my god, why are you saying that? You're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get us in trouble." He's always like concerned about the things I'm saying. Something about Valorant brings out that part of us. Listen, Valorant does bring the toxicity out of us. The playing Valorant just makes you a ratchet person. It just makes you want to fight. Like it's always on site. Like whenever you log in on Valorant, it is on site. The smallest thing that goes wrong, you're ready to cuss a bitch out. Like that game just does that to you. It really does. Hi Chloe, what's going on, Chloe? Well, Paulina, don't you live in Poland? Where are you from again? Aren't you from Poland? Aren't you from overseas somewhere, Paulina Pater? Hey, Monkey, what's going on, Monkey? I'm really great. I'm feeling a lot better. I've been sick for the last week. I ran the half marathon here in Columbus recently. I had an amazing experience, but also a very challenging experience that left me kind of crippled for a couple of days, but it also left me very sickly until today, where I'm feeling a bit better. Oh, that's right. You live in Texas now. You're originally from Poland. Your parents operate a food truck. Yeah, I remember now, Paulina. Okay. How was the marathon, and are you still going to continue training? Well, I'm not going to continue training because I'm not really training for anything in particular. I still plan on running because I was a runner before the marathon. I usually run about 6 miles once or twice a week, usually during the weekend or on Mondays. I have not run since the marathon because I've been so sick. But yeah, I run. I'm already a long distance runner naturally, mostly for stress relief, not for any physical benefits, but it's really my personal me time where I'm not tuned into the computer, I'm not tuned into my phone, I'm not, trying to manage my household or police my partner. I'm not talking to friends. Like, it's like my personal me Cho time. It's like time for Cho to be an individual and to have his own individual alone time. That's what running is for me. It's more of a mental release than anything else. So I will continue to do that because I need it. Um, but I won't start training for the next marathon until like maybe a month, maybe 2 months prior to the next one. And the marathon, it was a mess, to be honest, Tika. It was a fucking mess. It rained the entire fucking time. The entire time. The entire time it rained. So I was drenched for 4 hours. Um, my Apple Watch died. My headphones fell out of my ear. I couldn't keep my pace tracked. Um, I didn't download my music beforehand, and so there was no cell phone reception anywhere because there was thousands of fucking people all over Columbus. So I had to use a different playlist that I didn't train with. So it was a shit show. It's a complete shit show. But after the first 6 miles, I said, you know what, Cho? You need to shut the fuck up, lock the fuck in, and put one foot in front of the next foot. And that's what I did for 7 miles, 7.1 miles. I locked in and magically I ended up with an 11:04 pace, 11 minutes and 4 seconds per mile. And I was shooting for an 11 pace. That was my goal before I started the marathon. So I'm so proud of myself for somehow still accomplishing that despite all of the challenges that I had prior to that. It was a really really challenging time. Um, and I felt bad for the marathoners because a half marathon is 13.1 miles, and when I finished, that's when it really started to rain, like heavy rain. Now, I shouldn't really complain because it rained, but it wasn't heavy rain. It rained heavily for the second half of the marathon. And I feel so bad for people that had to continue running for 13.1 more miles. So it was tough, but I'm really proud of myself and it showed that I have a lot of fortitude and strength and I have the mindset to accomplish whatever the fuck I want to accomplish in life. I was telling her that if we were in high school together, we would definitely get kicked out of class, being class clowns. Well, I don't know about that. I'm not a class clown. I was a really good student. Well, no, I wasn't a good student, but I followed the rules in class. I took really good notes. I did what I was supposed to do in class. I'm kind of a teacher's pet. But my problem is that I used to, I don't party anymore. I don't drink anymore. But what I did drink, I drank way too much. I like to party on top of tables. I like to get kicked out of places. In college, I partied so much in college that I failed out of a whole semester and had to repeat a whole semester. That's how much I partied in college. But I'm not a class clown. My parents don't operate a food truck. Then what am I remembering, Paulina? Your parents don't do anything with food at all? I swear you told me something about how your parents were doing something with food, a restaurant or something. How do you recommend a non runner to start? Oh yeah, so pretty simple. Start easy. Start with a jog. Jog as long as you can go, and when you stop, just keep walking fast. Catch your breath, keep running. Do that in intervals um until you build up your endurance, because that's all running is building up your endurance. And all it takes is practice. A lot of practice, but I would not say to push yourself too far, right? You know, try running for 10 seconds, right? Do that a bunch of times until you're comfortable running for 10 seconds. Then increase 30 seconds. Keep running for 30 seconds without stopping until you're comfortable with that. And then do a minute. So it's all about just increasing that endurance. That's how I say start. But start really small and do not push yourself too far, because a lot of times people will try to set these outlandish goals for themselves. And this is just with any goal, not just physically, but specifically physically. You'll set these outlandish goals, and then when you don't complete them, the brain is wired in a way where it doesn't want to repeat failures, right? Because the brain views failure as death, and the brain doesn't want to fucking die, right? So every time you fail a goal, mentally the brain's like, okay, ooh, we don't like that. That didn't work out too well. I don't want to fucking die, and so it makes it harder to attempt it again. So make sure that your goals, especially your physical goals, are challenging but doable. Do you know what I mean? Your goals have to be challenging but doable, right? Because you want that serotonin. Is it serotonin? But you want that chemical reaction after you complete a goal to like hit a light bulb. Like, oh, I can do it, right? But if you don't ever get that light bulb, you don't ever get that chemical spark, or dopamine. I think that's what it is. You get that dopamine hit after accomplishing the goal. If you don't get that, then it becomes more challenging to do repeat attempts. So just make, again, I'm rambling, but just make sure that as you're trying to start running, make sure that you are setting challenging but doable goals, goals that you can actually accomplish, right? Chloe, what happened in the Discord? I come back to see you guys talking about the most volatile. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, Chloe? What topics were we talking about? Was it in politics? I don't really have long-winded conversations in politics. It's muted. That channel's muted. Hey Valerie, I can tell you're a goofy MOP. I love you. I love a goofy guy. I'm allergic to rum. I break out in handcuffs. That happens. Oh my God, baby Wagner. Oh my God, my heart. Oh my God, my heart. Hi, BB. So proud of you for accomplishing that. Oh my God, BB, thank you so much. I felt your energy. I love you so much. I miss you so much. Oh my God. Um, it was hard as shit though. The marathon, I mean, mentally it was hard as shit. Physically, it wasn't that hard. But I think being unprepared for the rain, it rattled me. It really, really rattled me to my core. And it's mostly a mindset thing. You have to be mentally prepared for everything so that you don't get rattled the day of. And I got rattled the day of. And when things started going wrong, it continued to rattle me. And again, the second half, I just had to really lock in and say, fuck it, Cho. Fuck all the shit that went wrong and just run. And that's what I did. I used to party, Chloe. I don't party anymore. I'm an old hag now. I don't drink alcohol anymore. Well, you know what? I would party just with no alcohol, no drugs. I don't do that stuff anymore. I'll come to your party. I'm very sociable. And I would probably be so excited to be at your party, Chloe, that you would probably think I was on drugs or drunk. I'm a very sociable guy. I'm an extrovert. Hey, Valerie. You better than me because if it rained, I would not have gone. Oh my God. Listen, Froggy. The way I was looking at the weather, and I never check the weather. I never check the fucking weather. I never check the weather. I walk out my house and I'm thinking it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But everyone was telling me the week before, they're like, "Oh my God, did you know, Cho? It's gonna rain the day of your marathon." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So full blown panic. I had to do it because I've made running in this half marathon my entire personality for the last 3 months. So imagine me not showing up to the half marathon after making it my entire personality for 3 months. I had to do it. I had to do it. Do you like board games? I don't dislike board games. I don't think I have a particular affinity for them, but I'm open to playing some. I love games. I'm a gamer, so I'm hungry. I didn't eat much for dinner today. I would have collapsed. Listen, I wanted to. Battleship. Do you think getting sick is your body crashing out after the Absolutely. Absolutely. My body said, fuck you. Fuck what you was on. Fuck your mama. Like, my body. Listen, BB, the day of the marathon, my left knee, she was done. My left knee said, okay, it's been fun, but no more. I could barely, I was literally a cripple. I thought I was gonna have to sign up for disability checks. And with the government being shut down, I wasn't even expecting the disability checks to be transferred to my bank account because I could not walk upstairs. I could not walk downstairs. I thought I was gonna have to file for SSI. Is it called SSI or SII? I thought I was gonna have to file for disability checks because I could not walk up and down the fucking stairs. So then, day two comes around. I'm, you know, I'm whining, I'm crying, I'm upset. Get me this, I'm bossing my boyfriend around. I need this, I need that. I can't walk up the stairs. I can't walk down the stairs. Go get this from the kitchen for me. You know, I'm thinking the next day it's gonna be better. My knees feeling. I'm like, oh my god, my knees working. I took the first step down the stairs. My knee's fine. My left knee's like she's back on the job. Then the right ankle, my right ankle, she goes on strike. I'm like, you bitches couldn't have gone on strike on the same fucking day. So the second day of my recovery, I still could not go up and down the stairs without like, I'm like, I'm like hold on. It's it's so embarrassing. I'm like holding on to my railing and pulling myself up the stairs. I'm basically falling down the stairs because I can't put any pressure on it because my ankle hurts so bad. My right foot ankle hurts so bad. And then day three rolls around. Day three rolls around. I'm thinking, oh my God, okay, I can walk now. Both my left knee and my right ankle is fine. But now the cold has come into full effect. Mind you, I was in the rain. My body was drenched. My body was drenched. And not in a good way. Drenched in water for 4 hours. 4 hours. Out in the elements for 4 hours with a tank top on, by the way. Had a whole fucking tank top on. you know, skin tight tights. I'm drenched in water, soaking wet, like a drowned, harassed rat for 4 hours. So now I'm coughing, I'm hacking up a lung, I'm stuffed up. I can barely talk. I sound like I smoke a pack of cigarettes a day now. And that's been my life all week. And then fucking Friday, that's when got a headache. I got a headache. Because now now my head wants to fucking explode. Now my whole entire sinus wants to fucking explode from the inside out. So that's been my life Saturday and Sunday. But no, Friday and Saturday was the sinus headaches. So you know what? Bitch, I've been through it. Bitch, I've been through it. I've been through it this week. I've been sick for 7 days. I've been sick for 7 days. Oh my god, that's so good. I made an orange cardamom spice syrup. Oh my god, it is really my favorite syrup for the fall. Super easy to make too. You guys know I make my own homemade syrups. It's like bright. It's like citrusy and bright. You know, tapping into that summer energy, but it's committed to the fall too. With the cardamom, the spiciness of it all. Ooh, that is. Oh, I put my whole pussy into that syrup. I'll invite you to our next game night. Please do. I would love that. I would love that. That'll be fun. What do you think about the LGB trying to separate from the others? As a bi person, I'm happy that they're trying. Well, I never understood why this was an umbrella situation to begin with. Who you like in conjunction to what body parts you have is one thing. It's called your sexuality, right? I have a penis. I like penis, right? Some people have a vagina and they love vagina. And some people love them both, right? I actually don't understand how that is related to someone feeling like they have the wrong body parts. I don't understand the connection there. So they're two distinct groups with distinct needs. I don't think they have to be adversaries. I think everyone deserves care, attention, and concern. But I think that the whole LGBTQ plus exclamation mark HDTV community, strong Wi-Fi password community, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much to me. I think it's a little bit too much conflation going on. But that's my personal opinion. I don't think that, however, you don't have to separate from the T plus all that shit community and vilify that community. Do you know what I mean? Because I have trans friends and I have people who, consider themselves non binary. Like, I have friends like that. And so the idea is not to vilify those people. They deserve love and concern and affection, just like every other individual does. But I do think it's important to differentiate the communities because they have different needs, right? That's my opinion. Um, do with that information what you will. What information, artist? Can we get a class on syrup making? Oh my god, I can I stop coughing? Fuck me. Can we get a class on syrup making? I would love to do that. I have made so many different types of syrups, and I think it's great. You know, have a thing with teaching a class on syrup making. Um, and you know what, Tika? Maybe I'll just invite you to my house, and I'll give you a personal class on syrup making. Because the issue with the way this program is set up for my classes is that they have to have some sort of nutritional component to it. And unfortunately, there's nothing nutritional about syrups. Do you know what I mean? Like, fuck me. I'm gonna take a Ricola. Ricola. Yeah, Ricola. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I hate when that happens. Wait, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. We're fine. Okay, that's better. My poor rat. Yeah, I was down bad, baby. Not the bussy, yeah, the bussy. Hey, Mr. Hawk, how's it going? You know what? That just pissed me off. All that, my throat. We gotta end the stream. The Cho SMR segment with the Ricola period. We love that. Guys, we are going to end the stream 8 minutes early. I know I'm being so terrible, but this throat, it's not throating. It's not acting right. I don't know. But I'm gonna be in Discord. I'm gonna be in Discord. I have some work to do tonight. I need to make some shorts. Um, fuck. I have tea. I'm drinking hojicha right now. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucked. So annoying. Thank God I feel better though, guys. I actually do feel better. But thank you all so much for stopping by tonight. This is the first stream in a week that I actually feel myself. So thank you so much, guys. Shout out to BB, shout out to Chloe, shout out to MOP, shout out to Tika, Froggy, DJ, Kid. I'm gonna die now.